right over here is a Pico blade connector inside the Wyse Cx0. Now, if you get a 4-pin Pico blade connector that fits, you can wire it to a standard USB port. Gently plug that in, and as you see, I soldered this to USB. But with the Wi-Fi card, there's no place, and a 32 gig thumb drive, there's just no room inside. I'm not gonna bother. There's no room inside, okay? Now, what I've done is I've taken a 32 gig SanDisk thumb drive, I've deconstructed it down to the bare printed circuit board, and I've simply soldered a Pico blade connector to the bare printed circuit board of the drive and used heat shrink. Now we can plug this into the board and we can tuck it away wherever we want. I think this would be a nice spot for it, right over here in the corner, plastic area. Stay away from this side of all the heatsink area. Okay. Now, if you need to plug this back into your computer, okay, I have this USB adapter. It's just a Pico plate adapter and a USB connector. Now, there's not a lot holding this guy together. So when you're going to use this, all right, notice that there's 2 holes down here, and that this hood has 2 holes. We'll get back to that in a second because they line up. But you just want to hold on to this and insert it, okay? And when you're pulling it out, you basically want to pinch it together, because if you just yank, these tiny little legs may break, okay? But once that's inserted, you have these 2 holes, all right? And this just goes back together like so. Route our wires through the top. We have some pegs and holes, pegs and holes. You have a child, you know how pegs and holes work. Pegs and holes. And now that basically turns this guy into a standard 32 gig. You know, I call it a deconstructed thumb drive because that is basically what it is. I have just taken a 32 gig thumb drive, removed it out of its casing, which I do have some heatsink concerns, using a Pico blade breakout cable to just soldered straight to the drive. So, and then I made you this dev adapter. So when you're taking this apart, you can just split it like so, hold your thumb, and pull. That's all. Just place your thumb there and pull. Comes out. Just try not to be... Don't bend it back. You're gonna break it, you dingus.